Anyway, climbing now. Yeah. 11-year-old Angus Davidson from Edinburgh has just been selected for the GB climbing team.
Angus, who's already a member of the Scottish national team, is the youngest person to have been selected and won his place after demonstrating his natural skills at the trials in Bootle a couple of weeks ago.
Wouldn't it be good to have natural skills? Heather Gio went along to meet Angus at one of his training sessions.
Well, I'm down here today at the impressive indoor climbing arena at Ratho. It is a cold, bitter night in December, but inside there is a myriad of activity going on with climbers of all ages scaling the huge walls and hanging precariously from various ropes. I, however, am here to meet a potential star of the future, 11-year-old Angus Davidson. Congratulations, I hear you've just been selected for Team GB.
Yes, I'm really proud of myself. It took quite a lot of work to get to this position, and I've succeeded. And at first I didn't know that I have gotten to the British team, but when I was selected, when I got the letter, that was just... I was really excited.
I bet you were. Tell me a bit about the process that you went through to get selected for it. I mean, obviously there must have been trials that you went through.
First it was the training, and then the competition was the British team trials, and that consisted of 3 routes you needed to do. I got 3rd place in the whole competition, and that's how I got selected. They saw potential in me, so I was just focused on my climbing so much. I'm so passionate about my climbing, which is just not many people have. They just come here just for a climb. I just do what I need to do, and I just enjoy myself so much.
It's so nice to meet someone like you who's so in love with their sport, Angus. A lot of people who are your age probably have never ever thought about going to a place like this, the indoor climbing arena here at Ratho, and they'd rather be out there playing football. So what made you decide to try climbing rather than run around on a football pitch, for example?
I don't know how I got started in it. I just said to my dad, I just want to go. And he said, is there any other sports you want to do? And I said, no, I just want to do climbing, and tried to try it out. So when I went, I just decided this is the sport for me. I want to carry this on for the rest of my life.
So what does it take to be a climber then? What kind of skills do you think you have to have?
Good fitness to stay on the wall for a long time. Well, like all sports, you have to train to have good technique, because good technique is what most sports you need to have to be a good climber. Well, I just say just enjoy yourself. That's a skill to have, because if you don't enjoy the sport, you never will enjoy it. You're never going to be successful.
So the sport itself, I mean, where we're sitting now, we're sitting in the boulder room, and it's kind of the indoor bit. The main climbing arena is right next door to us. And I'm looking at your younger brother actually just hanging off one of the walls here.
Yeah.
What is it that you do here? What does this room do to aid you towards your training?
Well, this is a bouldering room, and the difference between a bouldering room and the main wall is bouldering requires different muscles. It's quite short, and you don't need a rope to do it, but it's quite powerful, and routes you need quite good stamina to do. This is just for training kind of strength and your stamina if you want to do circuits, which is just going around the wall a couple of times.
What's the hardest thing?
Well, for me it's trying to stay focused, because if I don't stay focused, I will fall off, obviously, and you just have to keep your mind to what you're doing. That for me is the hardest thing. Maybe for other people it's different things like strength and technique, but I think it's staying focused in the climb is my hardest thing to do, master.
You've obviously become now a member of Team GB in your age group. Where do you go from here then? I mean, I presume there's big competitions you're going to get a chance to take part in.
Oh yes, yeah. The next one is in Imst in Austria. Yeah, and that's a really big competition. There's hundreds and hundreds of people go there. My competition was only about 150 competitors, but this will be like 300 to 400. And it's such a big competition which the British team gets to go to, and you'll get a place in Europe.
Do you have any climbing idols? I know that I've seen some of the Frenchmen climb, and they're just amazing, especially some of the overhangs that they do. And is that the kind of thing that you aspire to do, or where do you see yourself going with this?
Well, I want to see myself becoming one of the world's top climbers, and I'm heading for that goal. And climbing's come to the Olympics in 2024, so I'm aiming for that. Idols, my idol for climbing is my instructors, because they're really good, and an American climber called Chris Sharma. He's just amazing. That's what I want a goal to be him, but a wee bit better.